Welcome to the 2015 Rally America National Championship, combining some of the world's best drivers on some of the toughest stage roads in North America. Through 8 rounds of racing spanning coast to coast across the United States, through mud, snow, dust, and forest, one radio show is there covering all the action. This is Rally America Radio. Welcome back to Rally America Radio. This is day number 2 here at Rally America Round 3, the Oregon Trail Rally. We're here in downtown Dufer, Oregon, and we've got a lot of rally action on tap today. Parc Expose happening right here on Main Street in downtown Dufer. We're about 2.5 hours from where we were last night at Portland International Raceway, but teams are starting to pack in here, and I got to tell you, we got a lot of racing on tap, a couple of really interesting stages, and these guys ready to get their feet wet, and and that's definitely what they're going to do. Rain coming in here, and looks like got some rain overnight, definitely making for some wet conditions here outside of Dufer. But talk about some beautiful scenery, the drive over from Portland to here, and especially this morning I was in Hood River where we're going to run some stages tomorrow, but driving over here to Dufer, and one of the most scenic drives I think I've ever taken in my life. Absolute beautiful backdrop here for the Oregon Trail Rally. Looking forward to getting these guys out on the stages, and I got to tell you, it's all smiles here. I think conditions absolutely epic for rally. It looks like the sun is coming out, so conditions are wet, but we do have some sunshine. See some clouds off in the distance. Maybe later on in the day that'll come into play. We'll just have to play it by ear. But right now, absolute epic conditions for rallying. Definitely going to cut down on the dust, and I think the fans, the racers, the teams, everybody excited to kick this rally off in style. All right, so stages on tap today. We've got 8 stages on tap for day number 2. Looks like special stage number 5, Endersby Downhill, followed by Big Boy. Then we're going to do it again after a 50-minute service at Service Park 1. We're going to do Endersby Downhill again, followed by Big Boy 2. And then we're going to take a 90-minute service here in Dufer, and then we're going to run Summit, followed by Clausen, and then turn around with another 60-minute service and run those same stages twice more, ending up late this evening. So a total of 8 stages, 3 service parks on tap for today's racing action here at the Oregon Trail Rally, round 3 of the Rally American National Championship. Now we are down here at Parc Expose. Time to catch up with some of these drivers. All right, here downtown Dufer, Parc Expose, catching up with David Higgins. Beautiful morning to go rallying, huh?
Yeah, it's good. Obviously, it's not going to be any dust out there today, but the stages here are super fast and things. So I'm really looking forward to getting into the real nitty-gritty of the event today, and just looking forward to getting this car out on the gravel full stages for its first time, really. So it's going to be good. I think it could still be quite slippy because it's been so dry for so long, and then you had that rain on them. All that sort of dust will be a bit mushy, I think, to start with. But same for everybody, so just got to get out there and get on with it.
So does tire choice come into play with the conditions today, or are you guys pretty dialed in on your setup?
Yeah, it's difficult for us a little bit because we have the tyre restriction when nobody else does because of our speed factor. So, in an ideal world, I'd probably cut the tyres, but because we know we're going to have to make tyres last for a lot longer in the event, and we've had to nominate all our tyres this morning, so we don't really know what the weather's going to do tomorrow and things as well. So we've had to be a little bit more conservative with the cut. Like an ideal, we would have a bigger cut for the first time over the stages. So that's the only real difference. But other than that, it's all good.
Well, talking about day 1 to day 2, or day 2 to day 3, excuse me. I know today's stage is vastly different from tomorrow's. What do we expect today?
Yeah, today is like super balls out fast and some of the most scenic roads you'll ever see in rallying, really. But they're very fast when you're doing the recce. You're only going obviously 30 miles an hour, so they almost seem like not a lot's going on. But then when you suddenly put like an extra 100 miles on top of that, they can get pretty exciting. And real good flowing fast stages, some long straights which they've had to put some chicanes in to get the average speeds down. But then obviously tomorrow we then go on to a super technical twisty stages. So real challenging event because like every day is so different from the other one.
Well, I know today, interesting, we have 3 service parks in between, scattered in between the stages. You guys do a lot of changes in between, knowing the stages that are ahead of you today?
Hopefully not really. This car is pretty well dialed, and even for last night, we didn't even really make any changes for the tarmac for last night. So If something's wrong or there's something we need to do, we'll look at it. But at the moment, we've got a good feeling with the car from testing, and it's working very, very well. I don't see us doing a lot during today. Maybe tomorrow we may do a little bit of something just because the stages are so different, but I'm pretty sure we'll end up being on the base setup.
Well, thanks a lot, David, and good luck out there today.
Thank you.
All right, we're bouncing back here. Just got caught up with David Higgins. Now we got Chris Duplessis, and tell us a little bit about today. You were all smiles yesterday, and I know you said you want to set a top speed today, right? 150?
Yeah, we'll see what we can do. A little bit of rain might help make the gravel actually a little more tacky, a little more grippy. We've got some new tires. We're on some Maxxis, so those are going to be good. We'll see how those work in the gravel. But, yeah, should be a good day. Pretty excited.
Yeah. Well, I know, obviously rear-wheel drive going into today. These stages definitely cater to a rear-wheel drive platform, right?
Yeah, I mean, they're not quite as twisty, so a little bit straighter, a little more of a drag race, and we've got the horsepower. And, yeah, we can get the grip down. We'll be all set.
Well, and then looking even further down the road, day number 3 tomorrow, how do those stages change it up for you?
I mean, my driving style, I actually like the twisty or more technical stages, and the car actually still works pretty well for that. So it'll be probably a pretty good mix this rally. I'm excited to see. I mean, we're still kind of in development with the car. I'm still getting used to it, so it's all learning.
So, looking at the rally as a whole, I know we kind of talked about it yesterday a little bit, but you guys have a few rallies planned for this year, so this isn't the only time we're going to see this car, though, right?
No, absolutely not. We'll be at Olympus, so a few weeks, really, and then we'll probably bring it to the East Coast, do some Maine, maybe Ojibwe, maybe LSPR. We'll see. We'll see what the budget allows and how well we're doing championship points-wise, and, get as many as we can.
All right, well, thanks for catching up with us. We'll see you at the first service park.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
All right, cruising down through here, Parc Expose. Got Nick Roberts, Adam Yeoman, both here kicking things off today. Big day, I know, for both of you, but Nick, especially big day for you. Kind of take us through today, buddy.
We're excited. The sun's out. There was rain this morning, so there's a little. The roads are a little bit damp, but I'm sure they'll dry out here this afternoon. I think dust won't be a factor. Maybe a little extra grip on the road, and obviously there's our I think it's Big Boyd, our stage we're a little apprehensive about. Bad luck the last 2 years, but I think this is going to be the year we're going to finish. So.
For sure. And Adam, I know, obviously we're done with the snow and the ice. We're proper gravel stage now. Conditions good. Got to be exciting for you.
Yeah, for sure. This is some of my favorite roads. It's nice to be just flat out here, and it's fun to drive the cars like this. So really looking forward today. We're going to push hard, try and catch the two Davids ahead of us, and hopefully have a good fight on our hands.
Well, and aimed at both of you guys, with the conditions today, a little bit wet. I mean, how does that affect, your driving, car setup, tire choices, etc.?
I think it's a little chillier, so we got a little bit softer tire, but I'm not really worried too much about the rain. We're just going to be flat out, and I don't think there's just no lifting. That's the goal. Just keep it flat.
All right, same to you, Adam.
Yeah, like Nick said, we're not too worried about the rain. Just a little bit we had should help to grip the roads up. So car set up the same as usual. We're on the medium tire just because some of the stages are long and the softs we find overheat in that length, and so might take them a little while to get up to temperature, but once they're up, flat out, so it doesn't really matter.
All right. Well, I got a question for both of you. Any stage you're definitely looking forward to today?
I actually really like the short one that we start with. It's cool. The spectators are right there. It's flat out up the hill, and then a tricky little corner at the top, and flat out down the hill. So, mile and a half. It's a great way to start the day.
I'd have to say the same. I mean, the long stage is great and all, and it's flat out, but the first stage is just fun. It's a little bit technical. It's got a nice, good rhythm to it, and it's just a beautiful road.
All right. Well, thanks, guys. We'll let you kind of take in this Parc Expose. We'll catch up with you guys later.
Awesome.
Thanks a lot.
All right, catching up here, Troy Miller. How's everything going out there, Troy? How was yesterday?
Good. It was tons of fun. It was wet, so we were able to slide around. It was great.
Yeah, it looked like you put down some pretty good times. Had the car pretty dialed, huh?
Yeah, everything's working on it. We aren't having any issues. I actually haven't even looked at the times, but I think we're in second if that's what I hear right.
Yeah, I think you were right in there within a few seconds. Heading into today, obviously, super, super fast. How you looking forward to today and tomorrow and the stages on tap?
Yeah, I am. I'm looking forward to tomorrow more than today, but today should be a lot of fun. We've got lower top speed, so today's just going to be kind of damage control, keep it as close as we can, and then try to make up time tomorrow.
Awesome. Well, good luck out there, and we'll definitely catch up with you midday today.
Great. Thanks a lot.
All right, we skip over here. We got Cameron Steele, and I know yesterday you were a little bit down, but seems like a little bit of smile on the face today. I mean, we're back out rallying, right?
Yeah, exactly. We went and got the 2 new brand axles. We heat treated them, so hopefully they're going to be a lot stronger. And I mean, we thought maybe we'd take it easy, but the axles are going to break or they're going to work. So we're just going to go out there and we're going to give it hell and hope everything works out well. So
far, I know you really didn't get a chance to feel out the new car too much, but you like what you've seen so far?
Yeah, I do. I like it. It's really fast. I'm enjoying it. Just getting used to it. It's a new car, so learning curve, but it's all right. We'll get there.
The fast stage is on tap today. Got to have you excited having that extra 100 horsepower, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm really excited for that. We get to stretch our legs out. The car has a top end speed of 136, so we're hoping we can try and reach that today, so I'm really excited.
All right, awesome. Well, good luck out there. We'll catch up with you midday.
All right, thank you.
All right, bouncing through here again, and Brenton Kelly catching up with you. And I know not exactly things going your way last night. I believe axle problems.
Yeah, we broke an axle on the last stage last night, stage 4, right at the start. So we had to kind of just bring it back and cruise the whole last stage. We only ended up being about 10 or 12 seconds slower than our first run of that stage. So lost a little bit of time. I think we bumped back from, it would have been 6th or 7th place to 9th. So not a huge loss, but it is a kind of a bummer, losing that little bit of time early on. We'll go out and attack today and see where we can end up.
Yeah. Well, and how does the car feel? I know obviously the new gearbox you were saying yesterday about after the first 2 stages, pretty excited with it.
Yeah, it's working out really, really well. I'm a little hesitant at first. I hadn't really had much experience with it or much practice with it. Got a little bit at Dirtfish there when I had the test, but it's going really, really well and working out good. So I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. Well, I know super fast stages on tap today. You looking forward to that and the speed?
Yeah, today is definitely kind of my favorite set of stages here at this rally, so really looking forward to going a bit faster and actually putting some push on for gravel. It's the first gravel stages we're actually getting this year, so it's going to be fun.
Yeah, well, a little bit of rain last night. It looks like the sun's coming out. Should be great conditions for rally.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully this rain keeps a little bit of that dust down, so should be a little bit better for us. Maybe not better for photos, but better for us.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Brenton, and good luck out there.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, catching up with James Robinson. Got the 2015 Fit here, getting ready to hit some stages. Got to be excited to have some good weather conditions out here. A little bit of sun, a little bit of moisture in the course.
Yeah, this is going to be a great day, I think. Having this little bit of dampness on the roads really going to keep down the dust, and it's just going to make it for a great day of rallies.
For sure. Talking about yesterday, definitely a change of pace, running some tarmac there, and it's got to have you excited to be able to stretch the legs on this car. I know this is the first time, in ideal conditions, you'll be able to have it out in a rally.
Yeah, this is going to be the big test day for us. We're going to find out how well the cooling systems work on this new car, but it's just going to be a great day. Everyone's really excited about it, so we're really looking forward to getting started.
Well, and coming to the 2015 Fit, I believe you got a CVT transmission in it. I mean, how has that been? I mean, I admire the car just because you're an engineer, and this is pretty close to a production car that somebody would buy off the showroom floor.
Yeah, except for the suspension and the roll cage, this is a factory fit from Honda. But yeah, the CVT has been very interesting for us. It's changed a little bit of the way we drive, but so far we've really enjoyed it. So we're looking forward to see how it does on high speed stuff.
Yeah. Well, it definitely, bodes well to the platform as a whole. I know, obviously the other fits you're in and B-Spec, pretty similar with being a stock car, and definitely a great point for somebody, wanting to get into rally and judging by your times can be very competitive.
Yeah, the car actually is quite quick. It's a great car to go in, and it's super economical, so it's a great rally car.
And plus, you've got the stereo and the AC and the heat, right?
That's exactly right. You got to stay comfortable.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, James, and good luck out there, buddy.
Thanks, man.
All right, we got Steve LaRosa here, and day number 2 here at Oregon Trail Rally. I know day number 1 not exactly ideal for you, but you guys are out here fighting for another day.
Yep, day 1 didn't kind of go as planned. The car ran good. We just had a battery cell go bad, and it just had a mind of its own. So we got through day 1. Other people in the class had more issues than we did, so we're happy about that, I guess, if you can be happy about that. And then today we'll just start over and go get them. And overall, there's not much of a time difference. So today will be a whole different day with super fast stages, which this car is going to love.
Well, I guess if you're going to throw away a stage or 2, yesterday was the day to do it, right?
Yeah, that was the day to do it. And, we're just seconds now is what we're talking, maybe a minute. So we'll get after them today. And then tomorrow, where it gets technical up in the trees, this thing should run really, really well.
Well, and, it's got to have you exciting. I know, stepping up to the ST platform with the turbo, it's got to have you excited for these, stages today with, that are wide open.
Yeah, coming from the R2 to this car, you go from 5 gears to 6 gears. You go from some horsepower to a lot of horsepower and really good top end and really good torque. So it'll get there quick, and we're just looking forward to today.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Steve. Good luck.
Thanks, Jim. Appreciate it.
All right, cars starting to roll out now. Cars dispersing, fans dispersing, getting ready to kick things off here. Day number 2 at the Oregon Trail Rally, round 3 of the Rally America National Championship, and got a couple of stages on tap, and then we've got a 50-minute service park scheduled. So Endersby downhill, followed by Big Boyd, and then we got a 50-minute service park here on day number 2. So cars already hitting, ready to hit out on the stages and put in those first 2 stages. We'll have full coverage here with Rally America Radio from the first service park when they come back in after those 2 stages. So stay tuned to Rally America Radio. This broadcast being brought to you by Subaru and the all-new 2015 WRX STI. Also want to make mention, follow Rally America on social media, as well as our friends at iRally. They've got full coverage of round 3 of the Rally American National Championship here at Oregon Trail Rally. This has been Jim Beaver, and we will see you day number 2, the first service park, here in just a while.
The Subaru WRX and WRX STI. A 268 horsepower turbocharged Subaru Boxer engine rockets the WRX around corners and down straightaways. A race-ready 305 horsepower turbocharged Subaru Boxer engine keeps the WRX STI a rally legend. The Subaru WRX and WRX STI. It's not a sibling rivalry. It's a tag team. Get the latest from Subaru Rally Team USA at Subaru.com/rally.